pizza, and it was great. But yeah, they're slopping on over to the Radiant side with their first pick. So our only real mix-up here. Other than that, these bands are looking pretty darn similar there, ladies and gentlemen.
Remaining.
Yeah, they are target towards Oracle and Benj.
5 seconds
Rid of some of
remaining.
Insania's heroes. Lycan getting to... was it Liquid that banned out Lycan?
I don't know. I guess I could literally look at my other screen where it says it. No, it was Nigma who banned it. So it remains the same. I mean, they've first picked Phoenix both times. Once they went for that Bat Rider, which just worked out, obviously. And then the first game they went for the Lycan. Again, this time with the bans on the Oracle and the Venge. Probably thinking that the Bat Rider's a fair possibility again.
Is it worth a ban? Is it worth just getting rid of here then for Liquid? Yeah, Nigma picking Lycan, losing with it, and then banning it in 2 games.
I mean, the hero that would be left in would be the Beastmaster.
10 seconds remaining.
First pick would be pretty good, especially when you've got mind control on your team. Beastmaster, like one of his better heroes.
Radiant team pick.
Will they do Phoenix for a 3rd game in a row?
Team
I mean, what would be better, I guess, would be the question, right? And they say, nah, nothing. We're good.
Team Liquid's turn to Radiant.
Oh, they're actually going for the hard counter.
Earth Spirit.
And an Earth Spirit.
And a Bat Rider.
Or again. Fiery
Team
flashy
Liquid's
birds.
turn to ban.
It really is very similar as well, right? Bloodseeker banned out again in that second stage. Identical bans so far from Nigma. I mean, I don't opener too.
Team Liquid's
what are your thoughts
turn to
on
pick.
Snapfire and the Phoenix thing? Because this has fallen off, right? This was the every single game you had to ban Snapfire if you wanted to pick Phoenix, or they were going to pick
Radiant
Snapfire. And it
team
felt like the egg was just ruined every time. Do you feel like the ultimate nerfs have been enough to make this hero just like not as good as a counter?
I'm not sure, because it also helps like another hero gap close onto the egg as well with Cookie, right? And you can try and maybe mess up with some of the protection.
Yeah.
Could be picking up for the... I still think all around
10
she's
seconds
super solid.
remaining. Team Liquid's turn.
I mean, they must have known they'd probably go for the bat
At your
too, and
service.
there's kind of cool interactions with the Bat Rider too, right? With the Cookie. So they'll go right back for the Wind Ranger. This looks very familiar. Good thing they banned that Bounty Hunter.
Oh, can you cancel lasso cooking someone away?
I don't think it gets canceled because they're always facing them, right? I think you face, so you just jump on top of them, if I'm not mistaken.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not.
It does, whatever it is, it definitely
seconds
doesn't break
remaining.
it, but you still get like the stun AoE.
Stop him from drawing back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to have 2 gap-closing, team-fighting heroes for Liquid with a Snapfire, right? Having heroes that can set up for some decent Mortimer kisses. It's like... everything pretty set in place, though, for Liquid. You know, there's not a lot of versatility here, hero-to-player-wise. Boxy Pango, Tiger Earth Spirit, Insania Snapfire.
I wonder why they don't have the same thoughts on Rubik, on Nigma. I feel like so many teams would take Rubik here when you see Snapfire and Pango. But throughout today, I feel like Rubik has been kind of off the shelf compared to previous. I saw him the first game of the day, and then maybe he might have been in the Fly to Moon series. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like he was in their game 1 and 3 there. Okay, so Fly to Moon picked him twice, but again, Nigma seemed to not really care about the Rubik. Maybe it's because of the lack of versatility, like keeping this Wind Ranger open.
Radiant
It's kind of
team
flexing
pick.
into core also. Lone Druid, here we go.
Finally.
Click for special. Exactly. Coming. Yeah, I feel like people are picking Rubik when it has like additional value against Enigma or Master or something. Fade Bolt the Eidolons or the...
Yeah, it's
kind of is just stuck
not
in that
just the
position
spell
for-
steal. Yeah.
10 seconds
Or like
remaining.
top
versus, yeah. Or like versus the embers and
5
stuff too, though, where
seconds
you
remaining.
really want that instant catch, whereas it's not necessarily something you need in these games. All right, Nigma, what do you think is going to get banned that you really want? That be the question.
Necro. Let's go for the same draft again, like Necro against Lone Druid.
Feels good versus Earth Spirit too, I feel like, because he just wants to get in the middle of it and he's so tanky and Necro can actually do something about it.
Just have to be careful about like rolling. As long as you can get out of that. Go Shroud 1, Death Pulse. Really here that deals. Like, they don't have any amazing magic nuke damage. Just do it. Just pick Necro again.
I feel like they definitely want them
across it.
Team Liquid's turn to bat.
Yeah.
Bristleback!
Interesting. Replacing the bounty hunter with a bristleback, so kind of cool versus the bear, right? Definitely don't want to run into that trouble. Nice versus the Earth Spirit. Looks like a pretty good status resistance game too, if you want to go that build, which usually they do.
10 seconds remaining.
And again, Team Liquid don't have that burst damage to actually take him down.
5
so as soon as he gets
remaining.
like a hood or something, happy just to roam around.
I assume you banned the Viper, right?
As Nigma?
Yeah. Yeah, I think as Nigma. I feel like Viper would still kind of be worth it. Like, just let Mickey take a mid or something. I don't know. Maybe, I guess you don't know, though, because then the Wind Ranger could still be mid, and Wind Ranger's like, I don't think it wins, but at least it's laneable. Maybe Viper's just not that good. One thing about the Viper is that that cooldown of the Netatoxin is so much longer now that it's not as reliable as like an actual breaking counter to these heroes.
Ban the Necro. Does Bristle, like Bristle's pretty decent if thinking about like Broodmother coming out loud, right? You can be worried.
Plus then,
I guess
Radiant team.
They almost always do it for Koikfo, right? With the Lone Druid, like they'll ban the Queen. That's also kind of fine. Would play really nicely with
Team
the Earth Spirit and the Pango.
Warrior.
Is that preemptive thing? Because I'm looking at this and think Yell or Morphling or something. Okay.
I mean, it's Snapfire, Earth Spirit, and Lone Druid. I can see why the Ursa feels kind of good. Like, actually able to kill these heroes. Like, they're all pretty tanky, you know? But now if you have a lasso, you can actually kill someone during it. Even just like a shackle, too. 40 seconds to figure out what they want to do here. I mean, again, now I'm just seeing Viper and Veno. When I see the Ursa, right?
Fighting.
It's got to be a little tempting.
Even if you wanted to go like a Luna or something, give you a bit more tempo and to play with that Luna. Still going into, you know, Bat Rider, Bristleback, Ursa. It doesn't feel great any way you look at it. Maybe they, like that's what you brought up about like Koikfa having this, you know, specific archetype, like Razor, for example, comes to mind.
You may now.
Don't necessarily see that a lot for Mickey. Slark?
Yeah.
He's decent.
They were still concerned about a bat hero, so that makes sense. As you said, with like the PL and stuff too. I was trying to think if they could like work in a DP or something and make that work, but it's just gonna be Mickey on the Slark.
Always feels so bad when you have that last pick. Duck for op isn't a good hero. Got Slark as what it feels like the best of the worst. It's a workable draft though for Liquid. But I feel like Nigma showing what they did in 2 with the first 3 heroes they've picked up here, and now with 2 pretty tanky, aggressive boys rack up a lot of
10
damage.
seconds remaining.
They're counting on these shackles though.
5
Like lasso won't be enough
remaining.
for the chase down in a lot of these situations, I feel. So, I mean, Crow did a great job last game. I think he facilitated a lot of kills, more than you can really expect out of a position 5 Wind Ranger. So I'll say I was impressed, but he's gonna have another good game here, it looks like. Because you got rolls and swashbuckles and leaps from Cookies and Savage Roar. And then now you have Dark Pact and Shadow Dance. Like, they are annoying heroes to catch on Liquid.
It feels like Liquid really love these drafts where they've got 3-4 heroes with placement or maneuverability, spells or itemization. Love being able to reset fights.
I see a very similar story to last game in terms of needing a decent lead, right, on Nigma for actually progressing past towers into the high ground. They're not really drafting for it. The tower hitters on the side of Liquid, of course, the lone druid that likes to make up for those kind of problems, but still very good team fight. Nice coverage around the egg for the most part. They don't have a ton of like AoE stuns, but just the sheer damage and everything. Like even if you kill the egg, I don't think you're going to be in a great position in the middle of a bristleback and an Ursa, right?
Yeah, having to actually go diving for the egg.
Prepare for battle.
Back. Gonna head into mid on that Bat Rider.
Yeah, no surprises on the lanes. Mickey will be heading there too.
Miracle with Orb of Venom on his Ursa. Ranger down there as well. As Liquid on the Dire side, not going to go for that move that they've been making Radiant side, where they go into the enemy triangle to secure bounties. Pretty slow out of the fountain as well. Looks like Bo3's taking his sweet time to leave the base. But are Liquid going to give up all the bounties here? They've got Spirit Bear to go and grab one.
Yeah. It's going to give them the info too.
Hurry, Bunny.
30 seconds to battle.
We'll be able to contest then. Nigma start spreading out across the map. So LD plus Snapfire top. Not sure how much time Insania is going to be spending up here. You get your lone druid to like level 3 or 4, and you kind of want to leave him alone for gold to keep.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the matchups they want are either.
The battle begins.
Miracle not going to find
Slockin's
anyone to contest with. Yes.
That's the only one they want. Slocking
Yeah.
Slocking has a Bat Rider. We've done it, guys.
Yeah, we're all good. I mean, Pango's just, I think the hero's still a laning liability in a lot of matchups, right? I mean, look, this is not the sign of a strong laning hero when you're, you're doing this already.
Hitting in the yeah, 20-second cooldown on Swashbuckle level 1 really hurts.
But that is the benefit of the Earth Spirit, right? This is a hero that can roll around and pull waves for you. Kuro's on it already, though. Wants to see cancel this nuisance.
I forgot they do this a lot as well. They want to get Tiger to level 2 as so they sack Bo3, you know, a little bit, get that Earth Spirit his levels, and then he can start roaming around much more effectively. So you should drag
a lot of teams
to tier 3.
Yeah, I see a lot of teams who would do this almost the opposite way too sometimes, where they'll even let the Pango go, and then the Earth Spirit will just like stay the lane as well. But versus an Ursa, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
This is ours.
These power shots coming out from Kuro, pretty devastating for Tiger. Looks like Insania's been taking a beating top lane as well.
Hands up!
Tiger got the wave exactly where he wanted though.
Out of tower range.
Yeah, a little range creep chilling over here.
So then they move Mind Control into mid against the slot. Yes, you've got Essence Shift, but it's always going to be annoying against full sprays you can't get rid of.
Yeah, but you do get the armor, which is kind of cool, right? Because you're like stealing more agi. Ow.
Already bought that wand as well to deal with Bat. Wand super good against the Bristleback. Tiger getting a nice D-ward there in towards mid, so that makes his roaming life much easier.
Unfortunately, they have almost zero threat versus Miracle. Box is trading more blows on it. He really wants to get this stupid proc. He's like, are you serious? Finally, that was a risky one.
I will disarm.
Oh my god, this guy's crazy. I thought he was dead there for sure.
Slowly heal back up with Tangos. Nigma very happy so far to leave Miracle alone down bottom. Kuro's just cracking back, making sure he keeps tabs on the Earth Spirit. How's that top lane going though, Trent?
Well, let's see. Can't see past the playground. I haven't been looking up here, but it looks like it's 5-3 for the old lone druid, and 7-2 for Bat. Thank you, LD, for the see you later, nerds.
Bat Rider, pretty low on mana. Firefly on cooldown now might be opportunity to play around with. A good little move with the Spirit Bear to drag the wave away from the pull.
Yeah, that's annoying. Just getting that for free.
Losing one. So back 15 mil.
Zany's
As well.
a lot of damage here. Trying to force out the dive, perhaps.
Thick. Prize Koikfa doesn't have one as well.
Mid-lane,
really do
another
miss-
pounce here, man. He is getting 8 stacks, 9. But he's only got 3 charges left in the wand.
Using those quills in fog. What charges go the way of Mickey?
Old mid laner MC.
He really is all bottom lane. First blood there onto Tiger. They might get Boxy as well. Swashbuckled back to safety. Nigma will get Spirit though. And it's a continuation of a great laning stage here for Miracle.
Yeah, it just feels like a super safe lane with this Ursa pick. Like, how can you ever threaten this guy? You would have to get pretty lucky on the lucky shots. After a continued campaign of trying to whittle him down too. There's no burst kill on this Ursa.
Structures are fortified.
And it feels like Tiger maybe should be playing maybe mid to top rather than being bottom lane. Completely sack Boxy, just let him leech experience a bit. Havoc elsewhere.
Another downside of these melee
back.
supports too, with like no real ability to kill couriers.
Oh, the roll in. He's gonna pounce forward as well. Got his back turned. He's holding the arcane rune, but he will be falling there. Sure, he's got arcane rune for when he respawns. TV's down the lane. Hiroki also being found potentially. Doesn't have wind run, so just goes for the last tower shot of his life.
Should have kept running.
Speedy kills for Liquid.
Yeah, remember that time Tiger got the D ward? That is what happens. You take care of their vision like that and create very good opportunities for you and your teammates. Well, that's a scary dive.
That was interesting. I did not expect GH to be doing that. Trying to kill the bear, it looks like, but we put himself in a bit of danger now. Insania, no spells remaining, and they don't have the range to finish him off.
All at the 5-minute mark too. Now everyone's all over the bear.
Yeah.
That's 10 stacks on the bear.
Now everyone's like, wait, bounty runes, guys. How do we how do we get the
Insania's not
bounties?
even going. It's like, I don't have boots. I just die.
Bother.
That hurts though when they hit the bottle. MC stole his camp.
Bounty rune remains bottom. Tiger, found by Kuro and Miracle.
Amazing what
McKay
you
was
find.
spamming a little bit on my control, but he's got the arcane runes. He's got to be careful.
It's 5 stacks, 6. That is really spooky now. He's got to pounce away. Control can't continue
Radiant
giving chase.
structures are fortified. Dire's
Feels like
middle
Liquid
tower
are
is under
losing
attack.
their grasp on this laning stage, little by little.
Why did they split? Oh, never mind. The wave into the tower. I gotcha.
And they're rolling bottom. Decent amount of damage onto Miracle. He's going to try and Earth Shock away. Shackle Shot there. Doesn't latch Boxy to Tiger, but Miracle cutting through trees. Oh, he's breaking ankle as he's out of there. Okay, go for the roll. Long range. Go for it. No, he's not. Insania's trying though.
Yeah,
Look at
if
this
that was an
grandma.
obs.
Hunting for it. They'll find Kuro. Half HP, cookie forward, shackle shot there as Liquid diving deep. Miracle is a level 3 clap. Earth from the ground and the sunwave from GH burning Liquid as the end rate is up and Miracle's still going. Tiger walks forward, the dive back, and the Earth Spirit will fall. Insania's potentially drop here as well. GH no more fire spirits, but Miracle is chasing. The angry bear is coming. I think Grandma might
he's so
just
far
be fast
away.
enough to get away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Clap
attack.
up to high ground, go on Miracle. Oh, he thought about trying to even cut the tree.
Yeah, they've cooked anyway. Meanwhile, Kuro
What
TP's
do they do?
mid to refill the bottle, and Weehaw is getting real low up here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they killed Kuro there, and they lose a number of heroes. Mickey also dying mid to mind control. Yeah, they got Boxy and Tiger, and Mickey died mid. Going for Shackle shot in. Power shot from Kuro, not enough, but the clicks might be. Just going for have Savage Draw, not for 5 seconds. We've got the bodyguard of Tiger's Earth Spirit here to bully back Kuroki's Wind Ranger.
Oh yeah, this lane's pretty nice.
The cookie. Kuroki's gonna drop.
Yeah, the Lone Druid Snapfire is. I mean, that was one of the ones that I saw getting played a lot in pubs when the hero dropped, right? Just like cooking the bear over and over. That one's really fun to do. But also
get in there, my
creeps.
friend.
Yeah.
Might be a bootless game for Insania. He's got 300 saved up, and they're making this gank into mid. Mind control, an inordinate amount of damage with these cross sprays, and Tiger's got to be very careful. And that's why MC was honestly not far away from 1v3 triple killing them there. That is super spooky.
Boxy, Sunray down bottom. Oh, it's so close.
Ooh.
How's that not hitting? The pixels.
Very, very near.
A little something extra.
Yo, stop tipping. Quick chase. Keep chasing. No, they're both salving. It's fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Boxy. GH gave it a good old try. Does have Rolling Thunder here as well, but I guess he's not kept track of that dive now. 5 seconds away.
There's also
Sunray forcing Rolling Thunder. Wait, where's Boxy going? Is he going in or out? It looks like out.
he tried to get a stack on, I think.
Is under attack.
Oh, he's been dived on.
Dire's turret has been killed.
Miracle clapping the cymbals. Coming from behind as we found up top. Miracle. Gonna get Insania though there. Oh, yeah, swiping in mid. Bristleback rotating top lane. The shackled up Khalifa doesn't have his
Dire's
form.
top tower is
True
under
form.
attack.
Nice little savage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Trent, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what's happening in this game. There's
That's a lot of
people running at
TPs,
each
a
other.
lot of little fights over and over. Everyone's shifting around. It looks like a pretty standard Dota.
Dire's bottom tower is
It's
under attack.
non-stop.
Yeah.
Mind control.
Kill after kill.
Going wild on Insania. Poor little grandma dead again. Did she buy boots? 50 all the way. Insania's so 10 minutes in. Bounty rooms. It looks like Nigma have at least 3 of them under their control.
Radiant's middle
Boxy
tower
will get
is under
precious
attack.
bomb. Not talk too much about Mickey Slark though, right? He is having a pretty good game so far.
Yeah, it's gonna be the battle between him and Miracle, right? For like kind of controlling this game. Miracle likely to get things off a little bit faster, even with the Battle Fury. As funny as that is, like you tend to just see the Ursa's a little bit more involved. Slark has to wait for the diffuser to really do much. I'd say that as Boxy comes in from behind, that was a nice setup.
Nice dive and the supernova and a shackle shot from Kuro, actually latching both of them together. Doesn't look like they'll be able to grab the kill on Mickey. He'll pounce away, so maybe Boxy diving forward. Sunray with fiery spirits. Boxy swashbuckling back into the trees. But Kuro, he wants this shackle shot so bad. Do you wait for the TP? Boxy? He's dead regardless here, right? He can't swashbuckle TP high ground, can he? Not quite. He gave it a good try. Miracle also fighting Insania now, and things are definitely crumbling for Liquid.
Ah, well, at least they managed to get that one up top. I think it was a pretty fresh bear summon, so I'm thinking that's what led to the demise there.
Dire's bottom tower.
What do you
is
reckon?
under
We killed the
attack.
bear and then forced the resummon.
Or it was like the summon route or whatever, right? Might have been one of those plays to like help guarantee the kill. As we were watching Boxy get chased down. Oh, jelly!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice for the bristle. Who the hell did he cast it on?
Miracle.
Ah, nice, nice.
I was watching him. I saw him turn right, and the only hero on the right side of the map was Miracle.
I mean, it's the bear. You gotta give him the jelly.
Enraged from Miracle. There There are the claws and tangling and rooting him up, but the tanky Ursa warrior, who is very swiftly moving towards Battle Fury. We've seen this build come up a lot in the past 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, it's
Quite often you see like a drums or something first. This is a straight up Battle Fury rush. Nikkei diving at a tier 1 Kuro. Has to wind run back. See he's going to plant his body in front of the tier 1, but Lone Druid Bear whacking away.
It's a bit of a weird draft for Liquid in some regards, so they don't have any distance nuke. You think of like Dota and like spell casting and stuff, they just kind of have none. Like Snapfire, you saw like caster spells, and that was sort of it. It's like we have Cookie and Scatter Blast, and if you go into your tower, we can't really touch you without fully committing the dive. Which again is why I think the Phoenix is going to wind up being really good this game. It's just like really close quarters for Liquid throughout a lot of this.
Dire's bottom
Might
tower
find
is
we
under
mid lane.
attack.
That's a level 10 slog.
11?
Batrider now 0-3-0.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under
Very
attack.
quick kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Kuroki? Not sure what he's doing down in the river, but he's got to run and wander away. There with the final touch of the Mask of Madness. Sunray towards Tiger, but Liquid are rolling in. Boxy with the Thunder crashing in towards Nigma. Point control is a big beefy target that you can't really touch though. Nice little turn of pace from Liquid.
It's like everyone's brawling, no one's hitting
Dire's middle
objectives,
tower
no
is
cares
under
whatsoever.
Dire's
Objective should be
structures
wherever the
are
Lone
fortified.
Druid goes, though. I mean, he's down bottom now with the Blight and the Mask of Madness. I can see him just camping out here for a little bit, you know.
Dire's
Yeah, looks
middle
for the
tower is under
The
attack.
turnbow, nice bounce. Can't get a savage.
Never all the way.
Oh, but wait.
Tiger still gets out though. Wait, is he ticking down? He will.
Dire's middle tower
Damage over
has
time
fallen.
working for Nigma.
Yeah, both the
Please
Icarus
give
dive and
Snapfire level 6.
oh wow.
15 minutes in.
Yeah, I keep seeing the level 4s and 5s, and I was just thinking like, oh, okay, we're not that far. I didn't even look. Crow got level 6 too, but Wind Ranger, so not going to take the point in the ulti. Her worst spell. Like, almost feels like Ench at this point.
Yeah, it felt so weird when they changed the Aghanim set. Having Wind Run 2 charges instead of the like 12-second cooldown, I think it was on Focus Fire.
Yeah, I will say that it feels really good. The new Ags.
Oh yeah.
Dire's
big,
top tower
big
is under
change from what-
attack.
Felt better with the
Dire's
20 on the
structures
Invis
are
though. 25 on the Invis is quite as nice.
Count from Liquid. Got the Grandma's ulti now. Pairs up really nicely with Boxy's Rolling Thunder or even the
Radiant's
roll-in
middle
from Tiger.
tower is under attack.
Mitchell showing on that mid lane,
Dire's
just
top
pushing
tower
tier
is
1.
under attack.
Bouncing onto Kuroki. Angle shot is there. Does it try and delay this inevitable death of the Wind Ranger? It's Liquid. They're claiming kills, which really just being handed to them. Quick for down bottom,
Dire's
nearly
top
dropping,
tower has
but no
fallen.
stuns, no control.
Amazing what you
Just
find
he's home.
laying around.
Yeah, that's with the
Radiant's
catapult
middle
wave, so
tower
they'd
is
love to
under
get
attack.
as much pressure as they can on right now. Well, they know that Nigma are making their way through there after trying to get Koikva. Miracle's is like, yeah, I'm busy. I got my Battle Fury. I'm looking for an SNY next. They do have the Diffusal Blade done in 10 gold too, though.
Dire are scanning.
Now, do we suspect any sort of a bristleback counter this game from Mikkei? Is that worth?
Spirit Vessel? Oh, from Mickey.
Yeah, from
Such
Mikkei,
as?
like the Silver Edge. Like I hate Silver Edge quite a bit. I feel like
Dire's
I still
middle
see it
tower
occasionally
is under
versus
attack.
bristlebacks, and I feel like it doesn't work. So I'm always still a little bit surprised people go for it. But it feels like they took so much away from that item and didn't change anything else about it that it just feels terrible.
Oh, Shackle's got Boxy and Sunray going. He's got into true form, but a supernova there as the Mortimer's Kisses take down Wee. Now they can focus on the egg. Everyone right-clicking into it. Mind Control arriving a little late here, and he's in a 1v4. GH falls, and the roll through from Boxy, securing a kill on Bristleback. By all means, Liquid should never have had that one given to them, because Tiger creating all kinds of space and forcing Miracle and Kuro to back away from this fight.
Yeah, you'll take
Straight
that.
back in it. They want more. Mikkei just going for it. You called that diffusal blade trick up, and immediately Liquid on the offensive. Little bit of a dash into the shadows, trying to slide as they do jump forward. Swashbuckle there, but the enrage gets him out of danger. We is TP'd in after respawning. Mikkei has looking to get out of this one. He's going to walk back past the tower. TP's glowing from Nigma as they want desperately to try and get this slug. But he's taunting him.
Kill him.
Taunting and dancing, the sun rays burning through the little fishy boy.
Excellent. Take your vengeance.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah,
is under
that was a
attack.
little much. The dives afterward. Maybe you should have just been happy with what they got in there. It's very painful going under towers this early in the game when you have such fast heroes. Even when there's no like blink daggers up or anything, going like that versus the bat rider, it's always gonna be a bad time.
Especially when you kill the bat so early in the fight. When he respawns and his TPs to take
That's
one.
actually the worst thing about early game Dota. I feel like there's something to be said about respawn timers right now. Maybe not so much like 17 minutes, but like 12. I actually can't stand it. It feels like I'm being
Oh, you're
punished
alive in
every
like
time.
13 seconds.
Yeah.
Also, a big factor here is that bottom tier one's still alive for Nigma, right? Liquid can't go and play into the jungle.
Yeah.
In fact, all of the tier ones, they're all both bot and mid pretty low. You just imagine now the move that we is making. Liquid would love to be doing a similar thing. He's cutting through jungle, he's putting pressure, scouting out, giving information, dropping neutral items.
I don't even know who I'd give that to.
Wind Ranger, I guess.
Yeah, he's got the Keen Optic on the way now, but yeah, he might change it up.
The Philosopher's Stone on the Phoenix as we gets jumped for the cookie. Mickey straight onto the back. He's dead again. 30 seconds on the sidelines. Tiger rolling back out. Boxy doing exactly the same thing.
Radiant's middle tower
Nigma.
is under attack.
Latch onto a target. Now they're connecting with the lone druid. Bit of a push mid lane.
Now I'm Ursa. Into the rush pit we go. And it's one thing he still does really well.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, and this
is
status
under
resistance
attack.
build is going to be so good. Like you add in an SNY with a range gap at 6. This is come. Ages around by Miracle, but Liquid have committed to fight inside the pit. Tiger dropping as MC.
Really risky.
Very nice little jump attempt from Boxy with a supernova with a lasso. Going to be able to grab back Insane yet as Boxy TP's home.
They went for that with no
risky.
rolling thunder too. But I mean, giving up the Aegis is of course not gonna be that great. So really hoping to at least get the steal, or disappointing to not even get the Roche kill too when you're dumping the Mortimer's
Dire's
kisses
top
in
tower
there.
is under attack.
Mickey is just trying to get a damn tower. He can't even do that. Driven off here.
Get the one mid. Lone Druid slot, get a bit of farm.
Every coin helps.
And they only lost 2 supports, to buy a bit of time for themselves. No lasso means that Lone Druid bails away from the bottom lane. Kuroki though, hammered here by the slot. No more wind run, no more life.
I ain't really it.
This bear, he's going to have MKB in us.
Yeah, he's been very close for a while. I feel like. Every time I look, I keep thinking he's gonna have it.
Yeah, he's had 1.9k for the past 2 minutes or something.
A lot of running around, I think. They have a Philosopher's Stone on their own now, too. Maybe Insania could go for Greaves. Or Red Spirit could be going for EKB, or he's at least got the Halberd queued up for now. Halberd into Ursa. Yup. But there's the MKB. Do they have any initiation from Liquid? Or are they still just relying on pretty much Cookie and Earth Spirit? Can't really go for any Blink heroes other than the Pango potentially, but Box is going for the Yules again, which I think is fine. It'd be nice to try and get some way to initiate onto these towers. Rihanna's gonna come flying right over Tiger. Hello! Swing and a miss,
How
though.
you doing?
I'm hasted.
Still going for it. He's not a man who gives up easily. Savagor's going to push Tiger back into the waiting arms of how many? 5 Nigma heroes. Maybe I'll get the bear as well. Like Jason Cook, we've got a Spirit Bear. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Power shot, the goo, everything's stacking up. They're slowing it down, and a Spirit Bear. That is not a healthy bear. All of his bonus armor gone.
7-0-2. 16 to 16, 5k lead. Very similar to last game. Don't even need the track gold though.
Looks like they're going to struggle to deal with this bear.
Mickey's gonna need one of those fights, you know, that's like drawn out and he gets a little bit of time on one of the supports without wasting the rest of the fight for his teammates with the build that he's going. Currently, he is being backstabbed by a smoke gank here, but he's still gonna be a hard kill. I don't think they have the damage without Ursa.
Oh, you. Second shot's not gonna catch a tree. Ursa back. Trying to give it its best. Showing down to TP though, and no AoE stuns.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I feel like a lot of these fights are going to come down to how well
fortified.
GH places his supernova.
Dire's
Like how much he can
structures
bait
are
Liquid into
fortified.
coming for him.
Yeah.
His grandma's going to counter it, but she's not had an opportunity to use. Like she's got 1 point little shredder, just the supernova. Hasn't had a chance to use it.
Both takes his level 15 talent, and again, really good spells. So screw my level 10 talent. I feel like we're finding more and more heroes like that lately. But there's
Dire's
the
top
SLY.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But Nigma have taken over the high ground, and they're just grabbing the wave and pulling it up there. They're not going to have the Aegis in another minute here, so I like this play from Liquid. They're just trading bottom. I think that's okay when they have Aegis.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Although Miracle is going to show.
So losing a life here and buying time for the rest of the squad to come in and fight. Miracle and Liquid is waiting for him. He's still got Aegis, guys. He's going to take it out of his hands for sure.
Oh, but look at Boxy.
Dealing with a rolling thunder in the back. Now the last stop catching Boxy as the kisses jump. But the trouble is Japango's fallen. Tiger is the helm of that lone druid. 2 for MGH. The Savage Roar to Miracle, finding the bear a second time. Liquid have come in strong. I thought Nigma here would be able to turn around and fight, but mind control is in the ADC is coming way too late yet again. He's walked in 1v5. Trent, what's he doing? We can't come through. They've got nothing left in the tank, and a double kill from Mickey is there for Liquid.
Oh, that was huge. Way to go, Boxy, man. That fight, I agree, looked disastrous. Like, that's such a hard play to make when there's such little time left on the Aegis to go for that double kill like that, but by bouncing around on that back wall like that and just ruining any opportunity for GH to make the good play, like you said it's about the egg. That is a big way they can take control of these team fights right now as Nigma. And losing the egg like that is not going to help. So a 6k lead, I think it was. It's way down.
Yeah, it was bang on 6,000. I can't believe he managed to hem in 2 heroes on that wall. Backs against
I mean, that
wall.
root too to start things off was pretty fortunate. It was like first hit root on the stairs, so getting the first kill was pretty easy. Bounty runes, still 2 for 2 despite just winning a big fight. But wow, 25 minutes. He has bots and BKB.
I'm sure Insania right now is itching to use Little Shredder. Like, where's the Supernova, guys? We killed him so fast he couldn't even use it in that last fight. But Lone Druid starts getting scary now. Salt Cuirass is coming soon. And contrary to the previous games, where tower push and ability to take objectives was pretty lacking, this Lone Druid can shred buildings in seconds. Forward. Silence Miracle, missing out on the boulder smash. With the Eurostep there, he gets a combo, the double, triple, connected so far from Foxy, and Miracle does get the range off, so healing back up decently, and the super cruise on the high ground. Placing forward, they do not get the egg, and Insania, he's just going to be chased down by the bear. Tiger, can he roll away from this? It looks like he can create a bit of distance, but Wee is so fast with wind blades and travels. He blocks the roll, and the sun ray comes through. Kuro, he's going to latch up with a shackle shot, and Tiger, he's not going to make his way out of that one, and all of a sudden, Nigma are now on the dire high ground, pressuring tier 3.
Things turn pretty fast around here. You think you got a 3 easy pick on an Ursa, start chain stunning him, and then suddenly all of his reinforcements are there. So very well set up there from Nick. Bait and Miracle a little bit. But from the back, Nick is looking for his target.
Radiant's bottom tower is
He
under
uses
attack.
his rune.
Disarm.
Has fallen.
Yeah, mid-game.
Dire's middle tower
controls
is
Halberd.
under attack.
After they take down the tier 3 in the melee barracks, Liquid get out of their base give chase to these stragglers, but there's no one's being left behind. Nigma, you know, as a 5-man unit falling back.
GH has got a Shiva's guard too. Going for the same build as last game. Necro Shivas and Pressure.
That Stone helping out nicely. Savage draw from the bear. Good miracle rush onto Koikva. BKB pop. They try and kick him away. Koikva still being chased though. They might have to give up on that one and turn for a different target. But no, they've got the lasso. BKB really puts himself out of danger. Oh, the damage has been done. He doesn't have buyback. Nigma still sticking around here as well, looking for Tiger's warmest kisses onto Miracle, but he's a tanky boy. Turns for the overpower and tries to kill off Nick in a slot. Pounces back, but Nigma had the damage. Focus fire, not doing a whole hell of a lot, but Boxy's gonna get power shot and finished off by Kuro as MC gets a triple kill in the base and looks to clear up this final Barrett's top.
Has fallen.
Has Mind Control redeemed himself in your eyes after that one?
Mid control has returned.
Yeah, he's good to go. That's about 9,000 experience at 28 minutes in the game. That is a pretty big margin to take over your opponent at this point. Slightly, I feel like XP is usually a better indicator if you're going to win compared to gold, and Liquid actually had higher XP going into this, these fights, probably just a little bit more spread out. It was like almost a 4K lead, but now it's just spiraling out of control.
I don't get any more objectives really though in that base. So Nigma looking to take control of this dire triangle. It's pretty perfect. They've already taken top racks, so they know that top lane's naturally pushing in. Then they can just cut waves, bottom mid, take bot tier 2, and then start thinking about next Roshan, which is in 5 seconds' time. Send a courier. Go scout it out. The big man returned.
Liquid don't have the best ways to handle that either, unfortunately for them. No good scouting tools here, so you gotta imagine it's gonna go Nigma's way.
Miracle is so strong. 17k net worth. Working on a basher after that BKB.
Radiant are scanning.
Scan
Does he
barely misses. Oh, they might not know.
Echo showing late.
Alright, is Mihawk gonna go for the jump? He pops the regen.
Miracle had a forward instruction. He's got the Lord Thunder with the BKB from this Ursa now. Lasso overload Druid into the back line. He's isolated, he's being caught out and picked off. Not quite. Does get a little bit of maneuverability away, but the Supernova is untouched. And Tiger caught in the midst of it all as Nigma strike into the middle of Liquid's line. Nikkei got a pounce in a second. He tries to go for the TP. Yeah, he's fine. Again, no ground stuns here. While Kuro is hunting Insania all the way back towards mid-tier 3. Oh, beauty! What a shackle shot off the catapult. He uses them up as Boxy stops the advance, but Nigma are here. 5 heroes strong.
Dire structures are fortified.
Where's the counter? Where's the shredder shredding the egg? It's not working.
Saying he's had a rough one. Tier 2 bottom still standing, so it looks like it's going to be mid lane. Roshan for Nigma. Unless Liquid bleed out a few more kills. They're trying valiantly to defend this second lane of Barracks, but without your lone tier for 10 and Earth Spirit for 20, you are in a 3 versus 5. Hoping your product can only get you so far. Doesn't give a damn. Rolling Thunder, but the enrage there from Ursa. Miracle has got BKB as a backup plan as well, but keep trying his hardest, allowing Nikkei into the fight now. And they've got BKB on the Ursa Warriors still holding onto it, trying to clap away, and here comes GA. Shivers and dive forward. The cookie back to the high ground. Nikkei makes his escape, and Liquid, and they do hold on to a range racks mid, but it is all falling apart. BKB jump. We want to learn Druid. Is it quick, but again falling out of position all the way into the back lines of Nigma as Tiger was there to try and save his buddy, but I think that might be it.
I mean, MC hits like 5.
MC with a double kill, and Nikkei, he's left here all on his lonesome. Stood up, shackled, bashed, and GG's called. Nigma take the series 2-1.
Game 1 pretty handily in Liquid's favor, but the next 2 games kind of felt like Nigma were running most the show. Even in like the earlier parts of the laning stage, it always felt like it was like Liquid responding, like Nigma were running really deep into the dire jungle. The only moment where it felt like maybe we're gonna get something going was when they started kind of pushing down that bottom lane and took the tier 1, and then they got that kill.